Hi, this is Dave from Dev's English. I trust you're doing well. Today we're going to look at a couple of words from the legal profession. My explanation of these words isn't a legal opinion or interpretation because I do not have the authority to discuss the words from that perspective. So my point of view is purely linguistic. Now, check out this scenario. We drew up a contract for me as a producer to produce a particular product for you. But along the line, I started dilly-dallying and eventually breached the contract. One of the things you could do is sue me with the help of a lawyer. Now, the first thing the court is expected to do is to send me a document ordering me to appear before it to defend myself as a defendant. That document that the court is going to send me is called a summons. Now, the critical point here is that even though that word has a terminal S in it, summons, it is not a plural in this case. So the court sent me a summons to summon me to appear before it to defend myself. So summons is a singular. Now you might ask, what is the plural of the word if the singular is summons? The plural is the same thing, summons. So summons is both a singular word as well as a plural word. So it depends on the context. The defendants were originally sent their summons. I was sent a summons to appear before the court. Now, there is yet another word that is related to summons, but slightly different, and that word is subpoena. Subpoena is a written order from a court to somebody who is not a defendant, but just a witness, to appear before it to tender evidence as probably an eyewitness. So the court can send a third party a subpoena to appear before it. The word subpoena can also be used as a verb. So the court can subpoena you. Now, this word shouldn't be said as Subpoena, regardless of the spelling. The correct pronunciation is subpoena. The court can send you a subpoena at any moment. The court can subpoena you to tender evidence as an eyewitness. Finally, alibi. Alibi, which you shouldn't say as alibi. Alibi means evidence, story, or proof that somebody has to exonerate themselves from an allegation. Imagine this scenario. You returned home yesterday to find that your home had been broken into. Then you suspected your neighbor and decided to get them arrested by the police. At the police station, your neighbor is trying to say, look, when this crime was committed yesterday evening, I was actually somewhere else in another part of town. This story to prove that he wasn't in the geographical vicinity of the crime at the time it was committed is an alibi. An alibi. I hope this makes sense to you. Join me for more on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube. And don't forget to share this video to your friends and family.